Hi, my name is Jackie Wazawi, and this is Max. Say hi, Max. And I wanted to introduce myself to you and talk a little bit about designing your own health journey. What I mean by that is just simply that everybody isn't meant to walk the same path as far as getting back to your health, and some people have to use drastic measures. Some people just need a simple change, like me. I remember not knowing where all that weight came from. Holy cow, I was so huge. And just one day it just dawned on me, just stop harping on the negative side and get on the positive. And see, play up that positive end. And that's basically what I did. I stopped thinking about, oh, if I diet, I'm gonna have to stop eating this. And I can't go there because they serve this, or no, 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 no. Think about all the thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions, cajillion things you can eat. Work with that. I mean, one thing multiplied a million times. You know, you can have an apple. You can have a baked apple dish. You can have apple juice. You, just nothing fried. You don't want to fry, fried and extra sugar and all that. You want coffee. You can have some kind of coffee drink, like that. Just stop saying, oh, I can't have this. Like, well, there's so many delicious things you can have. And maybe if that's what you're thinking about, maybe you need to move that focus from the food to something else, a hobby or something. I know everybody says that, but it's true. I found that that's true. Focus. For me, it wasn't always about overeating. I mean, I'm like normal people. I, you know, I've been sometimes we watch a movie, you get some junk food. Oh my gosh, the best my kids will tell you is hurricane days from school. I would get all their favorites, and whatever their favorites were my favorites. And we would bunker down for the hurricanes, and we'd have videos and snacks, and we'd play Game of Life and Monopoly. It was just a good old time. But that wasn't an everyday thing for me. I gained most of that weight, I know, from inactivity and poor choices. And I didn't know, you listen to everybody. Everybody says, oh, you shouldn't eat this. Oh, you shouldn't eat that. Basically, you know yourself. You know things that work and don't work. But if you don't, trial and error. And I do have this journal challenge coming up for January. And that's an idea behind it. It's not just for losing weight, it's for keeping track of anything to keep you on the path that you're on now. I mean, if you're trying to lose weight, then you'll make a journal to help you lose weight. If you're happy with your weight, you keep one to keep you organized, keep you healthy. Make sure you go do your checkups. Make sure you you're keeping a track of all your counts, your blood counts, your cholesterol counts, your sugar, um, even future plans. I have future plans. I want to go to Iceland. I'm dying to do a bike ride across the country, and I want to do a 2-night stay in Alaska in the cold during the winter, and still trying to get my husband on board with that one. He's scared of the cold. But the point is, I have future plans. I have a bucket list, and you got to work on it. Always ask questions, and for anything that you want to do in your future, any plans that you want. And you kind of got to move now. Everything happens so quickly, so fast. And before you know it, boom, 20 years gone, 30 years, 40 years. And it's just like when I stopped and I realized how long I had carrying around all that weight and how I kept procrastinating on things because I simply didn't have enough energy. I had a lot of energy. I did a lot. And I was over 200 pounds heavier than I am now. And I did a lot. My kids will tell you, but I couldn't do that every day. I mean, I had a regular routine. Friday and Saturday nights were, you know, mom and the girls' time. We'd get up, go do stuff, and we'd hang out late at night and then early Saturday and spend the whole day out doing something. But then I need Sunday to recover so I can go to work on Monday. So now with the weight loss, I find I have a lot more energy, sporadic energy. But unfortunately, now with carrying around that weight for so long, I did so much damage to my joints. So that's another thing, if you don't have any pains, any joint pains, thank God and act on that. Start losing the weight now and prevent trouble down the line. When the doctors looked at my imaging and saw my hip and my knees, both doctors from, two different, I went to two different specialists for two opinions, and they both had the same reaction. They're like, how does somebody as young as you have that bad damage? And I told them, well, could it be because I was, more than 200 pounds heavier? And they were both like, oh, there you go. When they looked at me, they didn't think of that. They had no idea. And then when I told them, like, yeah, that will do it. So that's something to make a plan to avoid if you don't have that right now. And that's what I like to do. I like to help. There's been so many people that I've helped down the line with just simple conversation, and they're talking about, oh yeah, oh my God, I see what you're saying. And that's all it is. I mean, sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes the people closest to you can't do it. They don't want to hurt you, or they hurt you too much, and it's a negative thing. And I want to be that person to help you in the positive way. And I hope that you enjoy my page. I like to put a lot of funny things. I see myself as a funny person. You might not, but I find myself hysterical. And so does Max, right, Max? But stay tuned for future broadcasts. And any questions, always feel free to ask me. Like I always say, there's never a stupid question. There's never too many questions. I mean, how else are you going to learn unless you ask? And use that in your life. Whatever it is that you want to know, the silliest of questions, the hardest of questions, if you can't Google it and find an answer, find somebody to ask. There's all these doctors' lines and stuff. Send them a question. All they could do is just say no, they don't want to help you. I mean, you're not going to go to jail for asking a question. Just ask. And ask me. I'm really good with questions. I've learned and worked with a lot of good doctors being a medical assistant. And currently planning to go back in school to do my RN finally. And so ask me tons of questions. I'm great with herbs. I've been involved in herbs since I was 12. And anything else? I can't think of anything else. Well, like I said, I hope to do more videos, informative videos, and I hope they help. Take care. Enjoy your day. And if I don't make another video before the new year, Happy New Year!